We gotta see if you can log in as Houston Wrestling Radio.
Oh.
Well, no, you'll be in the live chat.
Yeah,
so
I'll control this bitch.
Yeah, you'll just say your name is Houston Wrestling Radio. That's fine. There you go. There you go. So we're up. Yep. We're on. We're live.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. What episode number are we?
298.
Holy shit.
Oh, two more till
300.
300.
We have absolutely nothing planned.
Nope.
Holy crap. All right. Well then, live from the Landing Strip Studios, it's the 298th edition of Houston. What the hell?
Oh,
what did you do?
No,
I don't know.
I did. Look.
Ah, son of a bitch. All right. Well, then it's not the wire. We know that much. All right.
Oh, man, that's glitchy.
Yeah, that's just as bad as it was last week. Or Wednesday, rather.
Let's see.
Think you're good? See, the first week here was amazing.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I just don't get it. You're no good, Duck.
Oh, once you sat down, it's been pretty good.
Huh.
Let's try it again.
How many years have we been at this? We still ain't got this shit down right?
We'll never get it right.
We'll never get it right. We'll never get it right.
It was continuous anyway.
Unless we do it live in front of a studio audience.
Yeah, that's how we should do it. We should have a live studio.
Live from Houston Wrestling Radio.
No. It's all the same feed. It's fine.
You sure?
Well,
now that it works because of podcast.
It's clear.
You can edit the podcast version. Okay, well then we're gonna start that.
It's like back in the day, if they fucked up a finish on SmackDown, they would just redo it.
Yeah, they would just redo it. Exactly. Okay.
So
live from the Landing Strip Studios, this is the 298th edition of Houston Wrestling Radio. This is Abel.
This is Chris.
This is Arnold.
And thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. We very much appreciate it. If you are watching us live, that is awesome. Thank you. Go ahead and log into your YouTube or Google account, and then you can chat along with us in the live chat. My phone is dead, and I forgot to bring my charger, so Arnold will be the one facilitating the live chat. So get in there, say hi, talk shit, fact check us, ask us questions, whatever, man. Arnold will see it, and he'll try to involve it as best as he can into the show.
Yep.
Now, if you're not watching this live, that's okay. You can still interact with us on Facebook, facebook.com/Houston Wrestling Radio, or on Twitter at HWrestling Radio, or on the Instagrams, Houston Wrestling Radio, altogether one word. Or just drop a comment right here. And while you're doing that, hit the subscribe button. That way you know next time. Oh, and turn on notifications. That way you know next time when we go live next week, which is usually every Wednesday, 8 p.m.-ish Central Standard Time.
Oh. Or if we do some surprises like what we tried to do on Sunday.
Right, yeah.
We tried Dark Match number 8, and that failed miserably, like a Trump administration.
Yeah, the episode itself was good. We had some good chatter, good points, good back and forth.
The people that were live, thank you. You guys were enjoying it.
Excuse me.
People afterwards, y'all didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, apparently the feed did not go through very well. We don't really know why, but whatever.
Maybe it was just about something black and skinny.
Yeah.
Hey.
So, we don't really have a whole lot else to say about New Japan, but again, it was just me and you, Chris. Arnie.
What up, host?
Arnie Pie in the sky.
Brah. So, I made it a mission, like 3 or 4 different people shared the match, Kenny Omega versus Kota Ibushi, the Golden Lovers quarrel. And I was like, damn, I need to watch that. And I've just been busy as fuck with work. Some asshole quit and I had to do like double work lately. And
not my problem anymore.
But yeah, no, I've been swamped. I made time on Monday during my lunch break to watch it. I was watching it. My fucking manager will just happen to be wandering around. He saw like the first couple minutes of me and he's like, whoa. He just sat his chair down and fucking plopped himself right down. You were like, Oh man, by the end of the match, we were both sweating, just like, oh my god, Jesus! A customer came in, and he was like, "Fuck," and he got up. Like, it was that good.
You talking about Jesse or Mike?
Jesse.
Okay.
Yeah, it was that damn good. Just like, oh god, some of the strikes were so fucking brutal. Some of those V triggers were just like, ouch, and Kota's moves are just as violent, powerful, fast. Like, man, it was such a good match, dude. It was like the psychology of the match was great. There wasn't no shenanigans. Like the Young Bucks, they fucking chilled the fuck out. They were neutral. They were in the neutral corner, as they were saying.
Yep.
So it was cool, man. It was like, you could, like, honestly, if you press play at 2 seconds into the match, and you didn't know anything about them, you wouldn't know they were a tag team. You wouldn't know they were friends. You wouldn't know because they fucking threw some hate at each other in that match. They went all out. And the one thing that you said something about it last week, but I've always kind of noticed, but I can't unnotice it now. Is how annoying and obnoxious it is that 2 seconds into every match, Kenny tries to fucking do the one-winged angel. Like, he does it so many times to where it's like, it's a boy who cried wolf. Because it's like, yeah, okay, he's not going to fucking, all right, it's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. But whenever he does hit it, boom, it's over.
And then the commentary always bringing up that Kota Ibushi is the only guy that's kicked out.
Because Okada did a rope break, and that's it. No one's ever kicked out. I believe Jericho did the rope break as well. But no, dude, perfect match. Does this mean Kota's the leader of the block? What does this mean?
So Kota won the B block in points. He lost in the finals to Tanahashi. So Tanahashi, for now, is guaranteed a title match.
Tanahashi he was the Intercontinental champion. He still is.
He was for a while.
He had like a broken ass arm last year, right?
That guy. That's the
guy.
Yeah.
So Abel and I,
yes,
we're debating whether Omega versus Ibushi should be on the list. Put up the poll about the time you started watching the match, and I tell Abel, "Hey man, poll's 9-2, 9-1 that this match should be on the list."
Yeah,
and then Arnold said, "Make that 10-1." Facebook, it's 11-2. That we need to put this bitch on the match of the year list.
Okay.
So
what I want to know are who are the two detractors and what are
we're gonna put them on blast.
Yourself.
Well, I want to see if they agree with me that Zack Sabre Jr. versus Naito should be the match that was the best out of this whole thing.
Dylan Warman and Aaron Garcia.
Okay.
Were the two no's.
All right. Do they have alternate, picks?
Nope. They just raised their vote for it.
Okay. See, my only thing was, man, I really love Zack Sabre Jr. versus Naito, and that's what had me on the fence. But I could, like, if everyone's overwhelmingly saying that it's Omega versus Ibushi, okay, I get it. Different strokes for different folks. I'll agree with that, and I'll be fine putting this on the match of the year list. I kind of wanted to put Zack Sabre Jr. on there with Naito, but I'm not even.
Did he sell in this match?
Who? Zack Sabre?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. See how I said that?
Yeah, a little bit. All right. You didn't even watch that match. The only match you watched was this one.
Yes.
Okay. So your opinion, big thumbs up. Seems like most of the people on
quote myself on Facebook, delete all the other matches on the list and just fucking give it to this one already.
All right.
Save us all the time because ain't nothing getting better than this, baby.
All right. So, Chris, shall we make that official? It's on the list?
It's on the list.
It's on the list. Not 8 months, 9 matches.
8 months, 9 matches. December is going to be busy.
Yeah. December.
We all got
we might have to start in November.
Let's start in November.
I have to start now and end now, according to Arnold.
Finished.
Takeover and SummerSlam are going back to Brooklyn. Are you ready?
Brooklyn. Yeah, I guess.
4.5 hour pay-per-view, 2 hour pre-show on Sunday, 3 hours on Saturday.
3 hours on Saturday for 5 matches.
It's always been 2.5 hours, but they tend to bleed it over.
That's true.
Son of a bitch.
Before we get into that, I don't want to be that guy. I've seen reviews all weekend. I don't know what people are saying or seeing.
I heard nothing about.
But I'm that guy.
You're Aaron Garcia?
Yeah, I'm the Aaron Garcia.
What guy? Fill us in here because I don't know what.
So
guy
we
you're talking
had an NXT debut last week.
All right.
And during the show, we had one of our meddling friends meddled in and said, Keith Lee has already won me over. Michael Network, what up?
What's up, man? Welcome.
He's already won me over. And I'm like, ooh, I can't wait for this. I tried to watch it when I got home. I was tired. I eventually got some free time, and I watched it at work. I believe it was the next day. I'm still waiting on what the fuck to be impressed about. What the fuck?
Talking about Keith Lee.
Yeah. Remember, I'll compare it to this. You know whose debut I can compare it to, but worse?
Who?
Asuka.
Whoa. All right.
Why Braun Strowman is so amazing right now? Why the Bludgeon Brothers are so awesome right now? Why the Undertaker was the shit in the 90s? Enhancement talent.
Okay.
Asuka debuted. Emma damn near beat her.
Yeah.
Keith Lee debuts.
That's
the one thing that stands out of this whole match. 9.
The other dude.
The other guy.
The German guy making his debut.
Yeah.
I kind of like that guy.
Rick Martel. What was his name or something like that?
I don't think it was.
Yeah. It was Martel. His last name was Martel. But yeah, Rammstein. Fucking that
that's the guy's name. Rammstein. Make a shirt.
That's what stood out to me. I asked y'all what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't get it. Whatever y'all were trying to get me to be like, oh, watch this guy. And I've seen highlights of him. They didn't make it onto NXT fucking last week.
All right.
I just saw a fucking less in shape. I wouldn't say that. A little bit more in shape Mark Henry. Nothing special.
You want to take it?
I didn't bask in any kind of glory.
You want to take it?
No, you take it, sir.
Go for it.
Take it. Take it.
Tell me why I'm stupid.
3 words. That's the point.
Oh?
That's the point. Again, we know what a Keith Lee is.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've seen him pounce motherfuckers over the top rope onto the floor. We've seen the Spirit Powerbomb.
Oh, the Spirit Powerbombs. Ooh.
We are not in an NXT crowd gonna bust our load on the very first match.
Okay.
You want to save that shit. And I could see where you're coming from because I was thinking the same thing. It's like, oh, he didn't do this. Oh, he didn't do this. I don't remember him being as overly charismatic when we saw him wrestle in NWA Lone Star. But you saw that as a negative. I kind of saw that as a positive. Everybody that they bring into NXT, it feels like they blow their load so fast that you're already bored with them before they even get to the main roster.
Okay.
And right now with Keith Lee, I'm glad I don't feel that.
You can build them up.
Yes.
EC3, he's reached his apex already.
Well,
okay. In the ring. He did Ricochet. We've seen what he got.
Mm-hmm.
EC3, we've seen what he got.
Okay.
And they're both less than 6 months in.
All right. I disagree with you on one little thing, which goes towards Arnold's point. You need to have them going up against jobbers. Jobbers that are going to job. Not jobbers that are going to like almost beat you. I think that they could have had this German dude debut against a different jobber on a different night and like
put the German over.
Yeah.
I focused a lot more on the German guy because I already know what I'm gonna get from Keith Lee.
Yeah.
I don't know what this Rocky villain is.
You know what he reminded me of? Raul Mendoza. Raul Mendoza had like 2 or 3 really badass matches. And they're like, oh, cool. This is the next come up in NXT. All right, he's gonna be badass. Where's Raul Mendoza been?
Jobbing.
What has he done?
Bupkis.
Exactly. And maybe that's going to be the same thing with this German dude.
Put him and Mendoza together and call them Blue Dragon. Boom, just like Kyle O'Reilly and the other guy. They both debuted individually, tight matches, and then
debut them as the C team.
Oh. B team.
Go.
Nah, stupid.
That was bad.
How about the debut of Amber Nova?
How about it?
I kind of liked it.
I'm still on high.
I was a little...
Are you cosplaying tonight for Amber?
Yeah.
Maybe she'll see the show.
Yeah.
She likes, mechanics.
Yeah.
His wife changes the oil for him, though.
Yeah, she does.
Yes.
She showed me how to do the windshield wiper. So
More than one kind of oil.
yeah. Anyway, yeah, she was good.
You're about a quart low.
Yeah, she's
I gave out a couple of quarts and I was done. I completely skipped that when I first saw it. I had to go back because in our group
I said,
chat,
I was like, hey, Amber
like, hey,
Nova, check that out.
a friend of ours was like, dude, I turned on NXT and like, this Chris direct this episode? Keith Lee's debuting, and then there's this chick that likes cars. I'm like, oh, fuck, okay, I missed that. I need to go rewatch it.
Yeah.
She's cute. Another example of
Yep.
She showed me enough potential,
Mm-hmm.
and even though I think the right person won, obviously,
Yeah.
I just, judging by the times on some of these matches, I would hope that they would actually invest more time on screen to actually putting matches.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keith Lee's match was 6 minutes. Ember Cross's match was 3 minutes. There was another match on there that was like 3 minutes.
China Arconti versus
like
the curly-haired
Vanessa Bourne.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like 3 minutes.
I like Vanessa Bourne.
I love Vanessa
Mm-hmm.
Bourne.
I just wish I would see more wrestling there, because that lends credence
Fair.
to the complaint that we've had before, where we don't need to watch NXT. Just watch NXT 5 times a year.
Yeah.
Take over.
Yeah.
If they put more emphasis on some matches.
What I do like is that they're building up the sports entertainment aspect of NXT lately, especially the ending. Well, not the ending of the episode, but the WWE.com exclusive.
Well,
The
yeah,
Marvel bonus cut.
Yeah, the Aleister Black heard because he got a broke dick, the broke dick dog. But they laid out a fucking thing with Kathy goddamn Kelly.
The Who Shot Mr. Burns.
Yeah, it was fucking cool. They just had, they had Aleister Black with
It's
a W and the S.
For T and C. Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah. Oh, it was a who's who.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Everybody was just hanging out outside.
Everybody.
Tito
Apparently.
Puente? Nah. Let's go get him.
He's not so bad.
Hope everybody's just good. Well,
Yeah.
I think NXT was.
Swallow your food.
It was okay.
So, all right.
Takeover.
Take
Yes.
the fuck over.
Yeah,
What are the matches?
let's preview
Quality
Takeover.
over quantity. Velveteen Dream against EC3.
Oh, was that this week or the week before that they went to Velveteen's place? This
Yeah,
last
the week
week?
before.
Oh,
No, that's the week.
Oh, we
Not
didn't,
tonight.
didn't talk about it.
We didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't watch tonight.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's what I'm talking
It was
about.
last week.
Yeah, the episode that we were just talking, that's what happened. That was badass. That little fucking, it looked so cheesy.
Yeah.
Because it was the same house where Asuka did her interview with poolside with the red
poolside.
with the
Yeah,
dress, colorful
yeah.
dress.
Ah.
Clearly an apartment complex. Clearly an apartment complex. So,
Upscale.
yeah.
Like Westheimer, but
Yeah.
like by the gallery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. This match, anticipation level, 7.
That's
I'm
fair.
intrigued. I know I'm gonna get a good match. Like, I just know it. There's not a doubt in my mind that I'm not gonna get a fair 7, out of 10 match. I'm hoping it exceeds, but as of right now, I'm just like, yeah, tight. I'm gonna watch this. 2 awesome characters, charismatic, and EC3 is gonna go over Velveteen because that's what Velveteen does on takeovers.
Good point.
What you got?
I'm gonna go with the 6 on my anticipation level. I like it, but I don't love it. And that's not like a knock on either guy or a knock on the booking. It's just, okay, cool.
Yeah,
This is gonna be a nice little matchup.
Solid.
I'm not gonna put too much expectation on it, and if it exceeds, great. If it doesn't, oh well, whatever.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with the 6. And I don't really know who's gonna win because I don't know where they're going with this one. I guess the easy thing is do what Arnold did and just say, yeah, Velveteen's gonna lose because Velveteen always loses at Takeover, but that's so easy to say.
I'm at a 7, borderlining an 8, just out of the curiosity to see what weapon Mega Man's gonna take out of this match. Because he's been taking stuff out of every loss, and his character's developing so much more than this time last year.
But they have the same amount of cockiness, so it can't be arrogance. Confidence? But he already has the confidence.
The money. the money.
Money.
He's gonna take.
It's
the money.
all about the money.
CC3 is rich. Remember, he's the top 1%.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's the richest.
but
He's not the finest.
gotta get him. So
All
I'm
right.
at a 7, borderline 8, and I got EC3 winning this.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, Velveteen Dream at Takeover, regardless of his record, has his matches been entertaining.
Hell
War
yeah.
Games with
Yes.
Alistair.
Yes.
The 30-second knockout with Cassius Ohno.
Ricochet.
Rick, the bouncing around in the ladder match. And now this.
Him hanging with Ricochet was really
Him
impressive.
hanging with Ricochet.
All right, well, what's another match that we got on?
Fuck it. We're going to go right to it. Ricochet versus Adam Cole.
Baby!
For the North American title. What's your expectation level for this?
My anticipation? 8? That's all for match quality. The story. Oh shit!
Michael Network retracted it.
My watch just went away.
Oh,
that sucks. The story.
it's fat bit.
Yeah. the story is kind of leaving a little bit to be desired there. You know, I mean, there's not like a whole lot other than, hey, I want to wrestle you. Okay, we're gonna wrestle. All right, it's for the title. Okay, it's for the title. That's it. You know, there's not too much else to it. So I'm not intrigued story-wise. But I think the match itself is going to be bad fucking ass.
I wish this match had more time to build because I would love to for Ricochet to do the 4 horsemen treatment where you got to go through Tully and you got to go through Oli and you got to go through Arn before you fight Rick at the pay-per-view. Woo! Exactly. Especially the promo last week where he had that badass entrance and you're expecting Ricochet to come out and then blah! And they're all beating the hell out of him like vultures on Dead Man, you know? Yeah. And I wish I had more of that. I'm at a 9 between the what I got potentially from the storyline so far. What could happen after with that story? I don't think this is over by a long shot. Okay. I think after Ricochet against Undisputed Era is going to keep going.
Yeah.
And if Adam Cole doesn't get a rematch, fucking Roderick Strong will get a title shot. Or fucking Kyle O'Reilly will get a title
Undisputed Era
shot.
is there to stay. They need not to go upstairs to the main roster. They will get fucking eaten alive up there.
Yeah, no. That NXT is the Undisputed Era's to rule right now. And the other thing is, man, this is one of those moments where the title doesn't make the guy is making the title. Yeah. They made this title specifically for Adam Cole. Because right now he's fucking owning that shit. Yeah. Every time he comes out, the crowd sings along to his music, does a thumb, and everybody goes, boom. You know, he carries himself like he fucking belongs there. Like he belonged there like 5 years ago, 10 years ago.
He seems already, I said it last time, there's a lot of wrestlers on NXT. There's a lot of sports entertainers on WWE. That guy's a superstar. Already. He just has that.
That's an Attitude Era superstar.
Yes.
No matter where you put him on the card, you're not going to take a bathroom break when he's on the ring.
Okay.
You're not going to go get concessions. You're not going to change the channel.
If you're getting concessions, you hear shock the system,
you run. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who you got winning?
It's too easy to give it to Ricochet right now.
I agree. I got Adam Cole winning too. Who do you got?
Anticipation level?
Yep.
First one of the night. 10. I cannot fucking wait for this match.
Okay.
I'm going to get everyone who's in my house, shut the fuck up, come watch this.
Like you did at WrestleMania for Shinsuke versus AJ.
Oh, you got to teach. You got to teach Penny how to do the sign.
She will. We'll be shocking the system this weekend. After I watch the Texans preseason game, I'll watch this at 3 in the morning. Yeah, that's this match is going to be a fucking barn burner. I just like the anticipation level for this is 10 isn't even like it's just a number because it's more of a feeling. It's like, damn, I feel that shit. I feel that shit in my bones.
You're nipping out.
Adam
it's not
Cole.
even that cold in here.
Adam Cole after interference.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
Tag titles. Mustache Mountain get a shot at Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly. What are you thinking, Arnold?
Anticipation level 7. Mostly Undisputed Era and Tyler Bate. I'm not the other guy does nothing for me. Trent 4,
Trent 7.
Yeah, he doesn't do shit for me. But Master Tyler Bate, that's a bad motherfucker.
Master
Tyler Bate against Kyle O'Reilly is gonna be like
that's gonna be fucking charismatic.
Yeah. Because Kyle O'Reilly is a national treasure.
Yes,
he is fucking precious.
He's God's gift to NXT. Roderick Strong, this is the best I've seen him. That being said, even though Fishboy isn't wrestling, he's still got, and he's not even talking. And he's still got more fucking charisma in his pinky than Roderick Strong does. I like Roderick Strong right now. He's a good natural heel because he's a pretty boy that you don't like.
He's the Orton of NXT.
He's a varsity quarterback hanging out with the fucking goths right now, making them cool. You know, he's the varsity quarterback hanging out with the fucking hipsters right now, like the fucking irony guys of like this guy,
the drama club,
Emilio Estevez from fucking Breakfast Club, hanging out with old fucking boy. I forget his name. But yeah, the fucking dude with the glove. Yeah, that guy. That's who they are in the Undisputed Era.
This is your
I
friend.
like it. And I like it.
I see why you quit.
So yeah, I would say 6 and Undisputed Era. After shenanigans from like Adam Cole. Just balance that out. Or shenanigans from fucking Fishboy. He should be back right now. So they see like 2 years ago.
6 in the Undisputed Era, winning. Not so much of my dislike for Mustache Mountain. I don't like them. I don't love them. I don't hate them, but I don't love them either. They're just there. Yeah. Especially when you're already telling me War Machine's less than 9. Fuck this guy. Cut in line. Give me War Machine in Undisputed Era.
Let them get seriously attacked before the show. Have War Machine. And then I'll pick War Machine.
I'd still pick Undisputed Era. But War Machine will put him over good too.
Yeah.
Well, remember, guys, these picks aren't who you want to win.
No.
It's who you predict is going to win.
Yes.
All right. So who I think is going to win is Undisputed Era. Who I would like to win would be Mustache Mountain. I'm going to give this match a 7. I actually like Trent 7.
I see what you did there.
And I really, really, really like Master Bate.
Yes.
He's really great.
That rhymed.
Yes.
Wants to go play with some hay down by the bay.
I think that.
What do you say?
Shut up.
Don't worry, it's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that it would be interesting if they put the title back onto Mustache Mountain, because that would be something not everybody is thinking will happen. So I'm a little bit intrigued, but at the end of the day, I'm picking Undisputed Era to win this. I think that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Especially if we're going to have this kind of tweener, but kind of babyface War Machine coming after him. I can see War Machine demolishing Undisputed Era and people cheering. I can't see War Machine demolishing Mustache Mountain and being like, yeah,
it's the NXT crowd. They're actually going to cheer for it.
Yeah. Well, okay, maybe
Brooklyn NXT.
I guess, but no, I mean afterwards, because I mean we're talking about the weeks after.
Yeah, you're right.
You know,
Tell them that.
So yeah, I think the better feud coming out afterwards is War Machine versus Undisputed Era, because it just fits better. Although throw a monkey wrench into everything and let Mustache Mountain take it again, and I'd be happy with it. Either way, I'm happy. So 7.
Shayna Baszler against Kairi Sane for the women. What you got, Abel?
I got an 8. I wish this was higher, but they haven't done enough to make me believe in Kairi Sane again. I really believed in Kairi Sane right after the Mae Young Classic, and they've kind of done nothing with her. It kind of felt to me like early 2000s Jericho showing up in WWE with the best entrance of all time, coming out, talking shit with The Rock and this and that, and then he did nothing for a year. You read Chris Jericho's book, he talks about it being the Jericho curse. Every time he has a debut, his matches suck right at the beginning. Doesn't matter what promotion he goes to. I guess he kind of broke that curse with New Japan, but I digress. But yeah, Jericho debuted. There's a lot of momentum. They gave him a lot of stuff, and then they like forgot about him for a year. And I kind of feel like that's what's going on with Kairi Sane. They gave her the win for the Mae Young Classic. They gave her a badass entrance. They did all this stuff with her, and they're like, oh shit, I forgot we had this brand new toy here. Let's just give her a title shot. Boom. And like that's kind of it. Like I don't feel like they gave enough time in the oven for this particular cake to develop.
And you hired 3 more Japanese girls to replace her.
So
What you got?
I got a 4.
okay. Cool. Oh, I got Baszler winning by the way.
3 of that is Shayna Baszler, and 1 of that is Candice LeRae.
Candice LeRae, not even Kairi Sane.
No. That as how did we say last week? That ship has sailed. Yeah.
Bon voyage.
Yeah. Au revoir.
Okay.
Yeah, Baszler winning in
No
5
konnichiwa.
minutes.
No. Oh, okay.
No arigato.
Arigato.
Aitamasu.
No.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. I was gonna be at a 4, but hearing you, I'm going up to about a 6.
Whoa!
And that's mostly because the Shayna from the Mae Young Classic is not the Shayna that we have now.
No.
True. Shayna's had an opposite.
This is going to be
Yeah.
the best match out of the 2 or 3 that we've already seen of them that Shayna's going to have. Probably in front of the biggest audience.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
is ready for it. That debut match when there was the finals, they were in Vegas in front of SmackDown, in front of a crowd that didn't know who either one of these girls were.
Yeah.
This
And
was
had already
this was
3
last
hours of wrestling
This
beforehand.
was this is in the very last minute. This crowd in Brooklyn
They know
knows
who
who both of these are ready for both of them.
Ronda's
Are going to
gonna
give
be
them the
ringside.
homecoming they deserve.
Oh,
All 3
yeah.
of them are going to be at ringside. This is going to be the homecoming that they both deserve. But more importantly, this is going to be the moment that Shayna breaks out and defines herself as the top woman in the, maybe even in the company.
Oh.
She's not blonde, bro.
Exactly.
You
I
can
like
tie that shit.
I need that IQ up a little. So I've got Shayna winning this because I'm already I'm curious to see what's next.
Yeah, Shayna's definitely winning this.
Yeah.
I don't think that that NXT
She needs to hurry up and lose so Dakota Kai can win this belt.
Oh God. I don't think NXT has enough confidence in Kyrie, which I don't really know why, but whatever.
That's a gimmick that's going to be on SmackDown before the year's over.
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
Main event.
Damn, already?
That's
Fifth
it.
match.
That's it.
What was supposed to be Aleister Black versus Tommaso Ciampa
Yes.
was turning into a triple threat match,
Yes.
but all that was taped before
Yes.
Black broke his dick.
Split it in half.
So
I've
now,
been there.
You-
I've broken my penis before.
Oh,
Long story.
sounds like a B-roll afterwards because I'm gonna ask. But for now, Ciampa Gargano 4. Your favorite last man standing.
Ooh.
Tell me anticipation level.
My anticipation level would be at an 11. The one for a fact that was last man standing, so I'm gonna go to a 9.
Wow, that's very generous for a guy that despises.
I hate last man standing matches. Now that being said, there have been a few that have surprised me, but it's just the format of the way the match goes.
So cheesy.
Yeah, it's so cheesy, and the way you get a near falls, you got to count to damn near 9, and it just slows down the pace of the match. But if I have any 2 wrestlers that have enough positive equity in my eyes who can put on a great match with a shitty fucking stipulation, it's these 2 guys. I think they could pull it off. I think they could do stuff that maybe I haven't seen before or considered before in the last man standing match. So, you know what? I bet they're going to go to fucking town and they're going to pull out all the stops, and something crazy is going to happen for one of these 2 guys to not answer the count of 10. So we're going to see probably just as much brutality as we've seen in all the other last matches combined, if not more brutality.
More than the last one would be hard to fucking top.
Yeah, I know. And yeah,
that match felt like an what this match is.
the last man standing.
Yeah, that match
it could have
felt like this.
Yeah.
Like this was.
Yeah.
What are they at? 2-1 Gargano right now.
Mm-hmm.
because Gargano won the CWC match, and he won NOLA, and then Ciampa won.
Okay. Oh, I don't know who I got winning.
We'll come back to that.
Okay. What's your anticipation level?
You still need time to think?
My anticipation level is a 5.
What? A 5?
Holy
shit.
I used to kind of like last man standing matches because they were kind of funny. You made me realize that I don't like them either. For those same reasons. It's like, you know what? This dude's right.
Stop saying that.
It's kind of cheesy. It is kind of corny. Where he's getting up at 9. Oh, it's Nakamura and AJ. Fucking had a terrible one. I didn't want to say it, but this feud doesn't do it for me anymore.
Whoa!
This feud is like done.
What?
To me, like, okay, Johnny wins. Tommaso just gets a rematch. Cool. We get it at an NXT in September.
And if Tommaso wins, Johnny doesn't have a claim.
No, and Johnny just loses. He's become the Sami Zayn of NXT again.
That's a good point, man. That's a catch-22 with whoever wins this. Has there ever been any last man standing matches where it's a draw? Neither guy stands up for 10?
God, do you really want to end Brooklyn Takeover on a draw?
That's true.
Unless you debut some motherfucker that we haven't even heard of somehow on the dirt sheets.
Right.
He just goes and sits with them. They're both laying down. He just comes in and dunk. Yeah. 5.
You're actually right. I might be talked down from a 9 just because it is problematic who could actually win this. That's very problematic. Oh, Chris,
that leaves the window open for it to be a fucking amazing match because it's like a fuck. I don't even know who I want to win. I don't even know if I care. Fuck.
All right, Chris, I'm teetering. My 9 is about to drop down. You need to help me out here.
He's at a 5?
He's at a 5. I'm at a 9, but I'm slipping. I'm slipping. Can you grab my hand? I'm slipping. I'm
at a 4.
Oh! A 4.
Secret word.
What the fuck? Where are you at a 4 for this match?
Timing.
Yeah.
The way the story. Broken dick.
This wasn't supposed to happen until December or November. Survivor Series takeover
or hell Mania weekend.
And I said this before. You guys mentioned it. This last match felt like the last man standing match. If there was one match that warranted a Hell in a Cell, this is the worst, absolute worst stipulation to put on a match with this kind of rivalry. Knowing the match you already had before. You already said it. This match is going to be hard to top. You already said this rivalry is already done for you. If Alistair was in this match, the whole Ciampa Gargano story would have still been fresh enough for me to care.
Yeah.
Now with Alistair out and we're retreading Ciampa versus Gargano without giving it enough time to, even though Ciampa Gargano happened at the last takeover and we had the title change in between, I still feel like we haven't had enough time to digest Ciampa as a champion and Gargano hating the fact that Ciampa's a champion.
Yeah.
And the fact that Alistair was going to be that buffer to carry that blood feud further, I feel like this is a bad stipulation to do. I would have chosen, if you're not going to do Hell in a Cell because you're doing the takeover at the same fucking weekend as SummerSlam and you don't want that fucking cage hanging over SummerSlam unless you want to tease something at SummerSlam.
Well, the next takeover is also going to be at War Games, right? Okay.
Is it?
Yeah. They're going to do War Games
they
again.
Said it already?
Yeah, they've been selling the tickets already in LA for it. It's sold out in 2 minutes.
Oh,
it's
shit.
gone. And I'm still
at LA?
Yeah. Because
Survivor Series is going to be in LA?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Welcome to
Houston did so well they had to fucking try to top it off with going Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not gonna give me a Hell in a Cell, fucking do a Caribbean strap match.
Yeah,
Just let them whoop the fuck out of each other.
Okay,
you know, or
Sicilian strap match.
There you go.
There you go.
Mrs. Gargano in a shark cage.
Yeah.
I don't know, but just last man stand, and it sucks
a
because
do-it-yourself weapons match.
and the other problem is what you mentioned earlier. I already have AJ versus Nakamura in the back of my head of how bad of a highly elevated feud capping off at a last man standing match, what that result is. And it just left me so underwhelmed that you're doing that with this match now. I would have rather just left it alone and just done Ciampa versus Gargano for the title and not have to put it
match,
and then build up to, oh shit, Ciampa versus Gargano. Fuck it, just those two in War Games.
All right, so I'm still slipping down off of my 9 here because of both of you motherfuckers, but I'm gonna try to save myself here, just a little bit to keep me solid at a 9.
I'm gonna shit all over you.
All right.
Not in my apartment, you're not.
Indulge me for a second, all right? What the hell is the timetable for a broke dick to be healed for?
First of all, you lost me at timetable. Don't do math.
He does heavy lifting. I do math.
Yes.
Okay. How long is it going to take for him to heal his dick?
He's not a fucking doctor.
6 to 9 weeks.
Yeah.
6 to 9 weeks.
6 to 9 months.
Oh, did he tear off the bone?
No,
yeah.
I don't fucking know. I just know that he ain't here now.
I watch a lot of football.
Well,
depending on the severity of the injury,
of the
growing area.
4 to 6 weeks, right?
It took Arian Foster. He ripped his groin off the bone in August of 2016. He was back on the field.
It wasn't in January.
2 months later. Yeah, so he'll be back by War Games.
Okay, so when was all this stuff taped? When did Alistair hurt his dick?
Like last week.
Okay, so there's no way.
Happened.
There's no way he's gonna come back and create shenanigans.
No.
All right, so
but there's gonna be 3 sets. There's gonna be 4 sets of tapings after Takeover. There's gonna be 4 sets of tapings between then and the next Takeover, which is in November. So the last taping will probably be at the end of October, maybe the first week of November. So he could be back by then, assuming he doesn't hurt himself again at house shows leading up to this.
All right, so that's not helping.
Grab him the ball, make him debut at Survivor Series as the last fucking person.
But maybe something that we're all overseeing here or looking past accidentally is the storyline that they did create with Alistair hurting himself. The who done did it.
Yeah.
You know, maybe that's going to somehow involve itself into the match. Maybe Johnny did do it because Johnny was like, you know what, fuck this. I don't want a triple threat with that guy. I want Gargano that much, or I want Ciampa that much. And maybe that'll work its way into this where he actually becomes the heel or becomes more of a heel or whatever. Do you think it's something interesting can happen that way?
I'm not worried about that right now. All I'm worried right now is we're getting the match.
Okay, fuck it. I'm at an 8. I'm at an 8.
1 point.
Pessimistic motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm at an 8.
All right, let's do the time warp.
So who's winning?
Ciampa.
Fuck Gargano.
I wouldn't mind Gargano winning it, but again, it's problematic because if Ciampa gets the rematch, or you know what? Fuck that. Gargano's winning because Gargano, if he wins, but still gets all crazy, he can wind up being a heel or whatever, doing all this weird shit. By the time that Alistair's ready,
they can have their match.
They can have their match, and then boom, again, triple threat, pick up where you left off. All 3 of them in there, except instead of Gargano being a face,
you want to prolong a fucking 3-way feud 5 months?
I will admit, I was liking what I was seeing out of Aleister Black and Johnny Gargano one-on-one.
Yeah.
I did want more of that.
Yeah.
And then we don't.
Yeah.
So, overall, the whole Megillah for TakeOver.
7.
7.
Okay. I was going to say
Which
6.
is not our highest for TakeOvers in Brooklyn.
But we've been over fucking, like, we've done this before.
Yeah.
I believe it wasn't, I don't know if it was this past TakeOver or the one before. We were like,
it's been damn near every TakeOver.
We were like, I don't know about this one, man. And then, oh my God, did you see this fucking match?
I think one of them had something where Sin Almas surprised us. I think it was a TakeOver before War Games last year. Oh man, Sin had a really fucking good match. And then he had the fucking championship match where we're like, oh, I'm not sure. Holy shit, that match was amazing.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it might have been the one for like the Royal Rumble of this year.
Yeah.
One of the ones I was just like, whoa, this is amazing.
I remember TakeOver San Antonio, we were all feeling like, this is going to suck. And then it wound up being pretty good.
Yeah.
Are you ready for SummerSlam?
Yeah, well,
Hold on.
I guess. How long is SummerSlam this year, Chris?
At least 4.5 hours on pay-per-view, 2 hours on pre-show.
So at least 6
and a half.
hours.
At
Minimum.
least 6 hours. Minimum 6 hours.
Minimum 6 hours, possibly 7.
We're going to just start from the top. Well, I'm going to do it differently. Which match are you more interested to see? Universal title with Lesnar and Roman, or the WWE Heavyweight title with AJ Styles and Samoa Joe?
You know,
I'm gonna throw my fucking water bottle.
you're gonna throw your fucking water bottle at me because I want to see Lesnar versus Roman more than I want to see AJ versus Samoa Joe. Because
the opinions expressed by Abel Morales do not express those of Houston Wrestling Radio.
And here's why. I want to see what the hell's going to happen with all this fucking trolling because who's actually going to win this? It doesn't matter. Everybody's going to be pissed off either way.
Yeah.
If it's Roman, fuck, stupid Roman. If it's Brock, fuck, stupid Brock. Like, I'm very interested to see how WWE is going to handle this complete douche versus turd sandwich scenario here.
For the 4th time this year.
Yeah. And I feel like the writing's on the wall here.
Third time this year.
They need to make this a little bit more final than the last 3 times have been. Something's going to be definitive about this one. And I don't know what. I'm not saying that there's not going to be any more rematches. I'm just saying that this is going to be.
Oh, my God. If Roman does win, there has to be a rematch.
Oh, God. I'm just saying that you're going to make yourself dizzy and puke. Stop. I'm just saying that there's going to be a little bit more to this than the last couple of matches. A little bit less shenanigans. Somehow somebody's going to get a cleaner win, and it's still going to piss everybody off, but I'm kind of intrigued to see how stupid WWE is going to be and how pissed off everyone's going to be.
Kevin Owens is cashing in the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Please, during the match, so neither one of the two motherfuckers get a rematch.
Yes,
this is
yes, Queen. Yeah.
Here's how bad that situation has gotten.
Okay.
They had to fucking do that the first time.
Yes.
They had to have Seth, please, for fuck's sake.
They legit in the documentary said they didn't have that was not the plan until like an hour before. They had feelers out there and they're like, yeah, you're looking good, man.
Yeah.
It ain't looking good.
That's what WWE wants you to think. Though.
That's true.
What do you think, man?
Between those 2 matches, between AJ versus Joe or Roman versus Brock, which one do you rather?
I want to watch Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles, and I want to watch that match only. I don't give a fuck about any match on that card besides that one right now.
Whoa! Let me press that for you. God damn! So you're only watching like 20 minutes of this entire fucking show.
I'm gonna watch it because I'm a masochist. I'm gonna put myself through this, and B, I have a freaking hobby that I do every Wednesday, and that's talk about wrestling. So I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna watch it.
But you ain't gonna be happy about it.
And I'm not gonna be happy about it. It's fucking wrestling. I'm gonna watch it, and I'm gonna like it because I like wrestling, love wrestling. But maybe I spoke too harshly there. The match that I really, really, really want to see, so much that it's making me not really care about any other matches compared to this one, is Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles, and those fucking promos.
Yes.
Oh man.
All right. Don't blow your load because we'll talk about it when we get to that particular match. Chris, answer your own goddamn question. Between those 2 matches, which would you rather see more?
By a hair, it's Joe versus AJ. And I say that because you are fucking dying. You're fucking dying. You're blue balls. You're dying to see AJ versus Samoa Joe. A match you've never seen before.
Not one.
Oh, good point. Good point.
I already know at a fucking 15, my expectation level, that even at a fucking 15, Joe and AJ is going to meet my expectation.
Yeah.
They fucking got me on Raw, man.
Yeah.
These last couple of weeks with Heyman trolling.
I'm not going to shit on
growing
this match.
the beard.
Trust me, I'm not.
Dude, and then Heyman like, Roman, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah.
Help a fatty out, you know? And the pleading in Samoa and Roman actually facially selling the shit. These last couple of weeks,
all right.
These last couple of weeks have been the best I've seen of Roman.
Yeah.
Okay.
in promos,
That's
in
fair.
situations.
That's fair.
Don't
So
get me
they're-
wrong. I wasn't gonna shit on the other match.
Right.
I'm just saying
Your
Samoa
love's drunk
Joe
over.
AJ has been fucking like, yeah,
right.
give it to me.
And I want to see the train wreck. Brooklyn's
Right.
the perfect place for people to shit on everything if you don't give them what they want.
Dude, they'll like it and
And-
still boo.
Yeah.
Do not, for the love of Christ, do not put that match on last.
They're gonna.
They're gonna. But
But
You shouldn't.
you should.
20% of that arena might be empty.
It's gonna be empty.
If you're gonna put AJ versus
That's
Samoa
actually
Joe before,
smart.
if they put AJ Joe before Lesnar Reigns,
Everybody will be happy
half the
enough.
people will be gone.
They'll be like, fuck it. The ones that
Dude.
the ones that are there to shit talk are gonna be happy and are gonna leave. The ones that are Roman marks and the ones that are gonna be like, you know what, let me give this a chance. Everyone's gonna enjoy it, and they're not gonna get beach balls and
Dude. I was there last year. It finished in New York time 11:35. Long ass lines waiting for the J and the Z train to get back into downtown so you can get back to your dude.
shit. Yeah.
People are if they're gonna put Joe and fucking AJ before Lesnar Reigns, people are gonna hit the fucking bricks as soon as that match
And
is
that
over.
could be the fucking diabolical plan, like you're saying. Maybe they're like, okay, well, we know all the fucking smarks are gonna leave, so that's gonna leave all the kids who want to see Roman.
Yeah.
And then, hey, guess what? On SummerSlam, our second biggest pay-per-view of the year, Roman's actually gonna
Unless
get
they
a
leave
positive reaction.
Unless they leave early too, because their first day of school is the next day.
All right, so do you want to get to the nitty-gritty of these matches before?
Yeah,
First, let's do AJ and Samoa Joe.
Okay, that's a
Fire.
special level.
20.
Oh,
You should have be my 15. Yes, man.
Yeah.
20.
I cannot wait for this.
And I'm the
match.
Joe Mark.
Yeah.
you are. You're
I
the
cannot wait.
homosexual.
Dude, I am, yeah. Yeah. I am right there with him, dude. I am a fucking, oh my God. I'm going to fucking, whew. Yeah.
By the way, tell us out there if we're glitching or if we sound good.
It looks good on my
Let
phone.
us know.
These promos that I've been getting from both of them.
Yes.
AJ Styles hasn't been giving me the fuck you bullet club, I'm bad, you're gonna know. And he hasn't been the save my fucking vitamins and read my
Believe in
prayers.
yourself.
Yeah. He's just doing like, dude, that guy's an asshole and I want to beat his ass. And Samoa Joe's like, that guy's a piece of shit and you shouldn't want him to win. And he's just like, boom, boom, just trading. And Samoa Joe's backstage segment with Paige.
So good.
Oh my God. Why don't you go out there and just adjust the crowd? I'm shy. It's like, what? He's like, well, I'll do whatever the hell I want. Oh God. He slammed the door that didn't slam.
And then I did reverse psychology on her. Well, the reason why you even gave me this
Yes.
opportunity is because you wanted me to be this way.
Mhm.
Oh
And
shit.
she was like, you're right.
I'll see you in the bedroom, baby.
I just have to say again, I've said it multiple times this year so far. Paige is one of the best GMs of all time already. Just like in general. Oh, shit. Oh, Ascension.
Ascension.
What
What's
up,
up?
Ascension?
He says that our feed sounds good. Thank you,
Awesome.
Ascension. He also says Joe's gonna kill you.
Yes. Man. So that last promo, so they've all been fired.
They've all been
They've all with the kids, and that your family wants me to win and not you.
This guy's been to my house.
Yes.
His kids play with my kids.
Yes.
What the fuck's wrong with my kids?
And then
That
the
letter. Oh
The
my
letter.
God. And like half of me knew it was coming, and I still audibly went, oh shit.
Help me.
Oh.
I didn't watch Raw or SmackDown this week.
Oh.
Tell me about
Oh.
the letter.
All right.
The
You're
Aaliyah
the better
4-page
storyteller.
letter.
So Samoa Joe walks out there and he's like, look, man, I'm not here to talk about your kids. I'm not here to do any of that. I just want to show you something that I found. And it's a letter from one of your fans. And he starts reading it off, and it was like, you know, I really do like AJ Styles. He's somebody I look up to, but Samoa Joe, you made me realize something about and then just start going on about how I looked up to this guy, but now I just realized he's selfish and he's not whatever, this and that. And it's like, yeah, I hope you do win, Joe, because you know what? Maybe AJ's not as good of a father as you think it is. Signed, and what was his daughter's name?
It wasn't his daughter.
Oh no,
Wendy Styles, his wife.
His AJ Styles' daughter. Oh, Wendy Styles. That's his wife. Oh shit, my bad. I thought it was his daughter.
Mentioned Wendy's name.
Yeah.
During his promo.
Wow.
For context.
Yes.
If you were like, if you used, why is Wendy? Oh, Wendy was his wife. He never, because Joe never says your wife. He just says Wendy Styles because AJ set him up perfectly by saying, I promised my wife Wendy I was gonna go to this match, because you know I don't. Part of me doesn't want to or some bullshit, but I promise you I'm gonna show up to this match. Yeah, or he told Paige this. That's what he told Paige this in backstage.
Wow.
So sign Wendy,
dude. He busted out,
and that's how SmackDown ended.
Yeah,
it's just like
SmackDown for a 2-hour show. This week it felt like it was like a 3-hour show because there was so much content on there, as opposed to Raw's 3-hour show that felt like it was a 17-hour show.
Yeah,
and I was like, why am I watching this? SmackDown was just
That's why I want to stop watching Raw.
Yeah, SmackDown was like doom doom doom. A fucking random ass good match. Jeff Hardy versus Sean Benjamin. That was solid.
Pretty good. That was solid.
Creepy Randy Orton in the fucking back.
He was like
in the gorilla position, but like on the side, he was like,
yeah. It was like, here's the wall, and he was just, hey, I'm a snake.
Yeah, yeah, literally.
Okay, you know that meme with that guy hiding in the office of fucking Ivy plant or whatever, where he's like
this. It looks like Shaq.
Yeah. That fucking meme was.
Yeah.
What's your anticipation level for this match?
I'm gonna go with an 8. That's a solid 8. I feel like I could have used an extra week, just one other week, something else, and that would put me over the top. But I'm at an 8.
You can't please everybody because that was goddamn, that was perfect.
I think the stuff that we did see was perfect. I agree there. It's just I want a little bit longer, a little bit more teasing, just one more.
Is that why Joe should win this match so that we can get the comeuppance, the rematch, the fire from AJ's point of view?
I would absolutely love it if AJ Styles or Samoa Joe beat AJ Styles
at SummerSlam in Brooklyn.
However, I don't think he will. I think AJ Styles will retain because I don't think WWE has that much faith in Joe. If WWE had that much faith in Joe,
it would have beat Brock last year.
At this match right here, that's where Joe would have done it, because the build for this match was straight fire. It was crazy where Lester was in one fucking green room doing the via satellite, but still in the arena. And Joe was like, fuck this, and got up and was like going over there and like was walking and security and everything holding him back. He's like, no, I'm going to beat this motherfucker.
That build was
amazing.
Choked out
Heyman and said, tell your boy this is what it's like. Yeah. Oh, shit, that was amazing.
50 Shades of fucking Joe.
Oh, God, it was so good. That would have been the time to slap a title on to Joe. It's just they didn't. I think they're going to keep him in that position where always the bridesmaid, never the bride. And I hate that that's what they're going to do with them, but that's my prediction that that's what they're doing with them.
15 Joe.
15.
That's it.
20 still AJ.
They don't want none.
Remember, well, you prefaced this by saying this ain't what we want to happen. I want fucking Joe to murder AJ Styles.
after the pinfall.
AJ wins because of say your vitamins and drink your prayers. And
fuck Wendy for celebration.
Yeah.
AJ wins, and then next week he's like all sullen and mopey and like, oh, what's wrong? Oh, my wife left me because I actually won and I'm going to stay on the road. And then Samoa Joe's like, I told you, you bitch. You lily face motherfucking bitch.
Smoking a pipe.
How about that Lesnar Roman?
All right. So I was at an 8 for AJ and Joe. So I'm going to give Lesnar Roman an 8.5 because I don't want to be at a 9 or a 10, but I just what movie were we watching before? We were watching Dark Knight. Some people just want to watch the world burn. I wanted to see the world fucking burn. And I know that's fucking fucked up of me because I want wrestling to be a good thing and I want it to go the way that I think it should. But I'm going to take so much glee in the tears and the agony of all the fucking smarks and everybody out there that are gonna be so pissed
Punk
off.
chants we're gonna get.
Oh yeah,
this is awful. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Marky Marks and the Funky Bunch.
Now, as far as who wins,
Man,
it might actually be Roman. It might.
Excuse me.
It might. Thank you, sir. But man, goddamn, I don't know. I mean, because if you would have asked me this like 3 weeks ago, I mean, like, oh yeah, Roman's winning it hands down, no ifs, ands, or buts, because Brock is running off to UFC for a little bit, and
I just saw my burp on screen.
oh god, you fucking asshole. Brock's gonna go off to UFC, get the title off of him. They've already made this fucking angle about him never showing up, and they kind of have a point. So okay, give it to Roman. But I'm less trigger happy to say that they are gonna give it to Roman, because there's been a few rumor killers out there that Brock and his UFC stuff may have not really gone well, and maybe that's not really actually going to happen.
Because their match isn't official.
It's not official, and maybe he did re-sign a fucking contract with WWE.
But also, doesn't he have to serve that suspension while he's active?
Exactly, that too. So I don't know. I mean, the last time that we had a big suspicion like this, I think it was when he was going up against Braun. Was it Braun? The one-on-one with Braun, where like, oh, Braun's going to win because he's going away to UFC. We've kind of seen this whole scenario play out before with rumors of Brock leaving and then rumors Brock staying. And what happens? He winds up staying. So, like, I don't know. But I want to kind of say Roman's going to take it. But that's what the big grain of fucking – that's a block of salt. It's a block of salt.
I'm at an 8 for this because of all the shenanigans that's possible. I've got Roman winning the match, and then I've got the cash-in coming.
Do you think the cash-in is going to happen?
I've got Owens coming out.
By Owens.
Owens is running out doing the cash-in. Spoiler about later on in the prediction. Owens is going to come do the cash-in. Here comes Braun. He's going to try to clothesline Owens, accidentally clotheslines Roman, so that we can rekindle that Roman-Braun love affair, because remember, that was a time that we all were forgetting about all of Roman's negatives and highlighting the positives because Braun made it so easy. And have Owens start doing a feud. I don't fucking know. But I got Roman winning this too. But it wouldn't surprise me. I wouldn't be upset if somehow Brock leaves with the belt. The only thing that upsets me a bit is I did catch that segment of Raw. I saw like maybe 20 minutes of Raw, and I saw that segment. It was at the top of the 9 o'clock hour.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so disappointing that WWE didn't want to tease us. What did Braun say from the moment he came out on Raw after he won the briefcase? Lesnar, don't fucking show up. Yeah. The second you show up, I'm cashing in.
He did say that. You're right.
And this is how good the rivalry between Lesnar and Reigns has been. I did not hear the crowd chant for Braun to cash in the briefcase.
Good.
I heard the crowd brainwashed chanting for fucking Roman.
Yep.
Good fucking point.
That's a point where I would have wanted at least Braun to just hit the music.
Yeah.
Right when Lesnar was about to leave, right when he was about to go back to beat up on Roman again. Play the music and just see Lesnar in a moment of,
shit.
What the fuck?
My plan.
What the
fuck?
Plan. Yeah, Heyman peeing himself after just like pulling off the caper of all capers on Roman, and all of a sudden turning around and regretting he's not wearing his brown pants. And then as Braun's about to come into the ring, here comes Kevin Owens to like take the briefcase and just run. Something to remind us, hey, by the way, this is why the Money in the Bank briefcase between Braun and Owens is so important, because you could have almost won the title there on Raw a week before the pay-per-view and at least change something up, but no, they just stuck to the whole same old carbon copy bullshit.
Now, in the history of cash-ins, besides like when RVD challenged Cena, and when Cena convinced Sandow to challenge him, has there ever been? Because has there ever been a cash-in that wasn't either in during a match or after a match?
No, it's just those two,
so
right?
This would be the first.
It was Cena's
hardcore title style challenge if he would have done.
Yeah.
Because Monday wouldn't be a match.
He challenged
Brock
I think
Lesnar would
Cena,
be in street
Cena
clothes.
challenged CM Punk and gave him a week's notice.
Okay, but it couldn't have happened that night.
Oh, so it's been 3. It was Cena versus Sandow, Cena versus Punk, and
Cena
then
versus RVD.
And
Cena's
RVD.
has been in all the scheduled ones.
yeah.
Oh no, wasn't
No, it was
No.
Corbin Cena, right? Because Corbin was like next week.
No, he cashed
Corbin
in and he
cashed in
failed.
and failed.
Oh, okay.
It's on the tip of my tongue. There's one I'm missing that was like, wasn't it like Edge or like somebody?
Edge never.
Edge,
No. Fuck, what was it? I forgot. I don't know.
Swagger?
Edge, Jericho, and Swagger came in.
Maybe
That SmackDown after Mania.
after Mania.
Yeah. No.
But anyway,
what we got going on in live chat?
Hector,
What's up, Hector?
he was saying, well, what did you feel about when Heyman did that promo as Roman's advocate? I said it was believable.
Yeah.
I thought you were going for it. What I thought you were going for is a tease. I would have rather not have had Heyman do the spray on Roman.
Save it for the
pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So you kind of, you showed your hand there. To go on my buddy Abel's sentiment of quoting The Dark Knight, not so much of a quote, but if you catch, there's a truck. There's a truck that's passing by during one of the fucking scenes where the shootouts.
Okay.
Normally it says laughter is the best medicine.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little S next to laughter.
Slaughter.
Slaughter is the best medicine.
Nice. He's got Sergeant Slaughter returning. One night only.
Cobra Clutch.
What?
SummerSlam.
Wait,
Universal Champion.
No.
G.I. Joe coming back.
God damn it.
To Netflix in 2019.
That
This
went off
match
the
is going to be a fucking slaughter. It's going to be ugly.
Slaughter Doug in 2020.
Yeah, it's going to be elbows to the head. Roman's busted open. It's going to be fucking miscalculated Superman punch. Brock's going to have a fucking busted ass Seth Rollins looking nose. It's going to be nasty of a match. The crowd's going to be wild. CM Punk chants, beach balls. This is awful. Yada, yada, yada. We want Roman or Kevin Owens, whoever catches in out of them two.
Yeah.
My anticipation level is a 10.
Okay.
Whoa.
I'm actually psyched for this match because they did a very good job building this thing up now. The past 3 weeks have been really good television. And 2, I just want to get this shit over with already.
Which leads me to the point that they finally have the chance to do this right. The good, I don't know what that was. Outside. The good matches that Brock's always had were UFC style.
Right.
6-7 minutes, bing, bang, boom, out the door. This is the one time, even if you're going to give it to Roman, 6-7 minutes, bing, bang, boom, get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Because all these 3 matches, when you see an MMA fighter beat Samoa Joe in like 9 minutes, beat Goldberg in 4 minutes, those matches we liked because it camouflaged the negatives. It camouflaged the opportunity for there to be negatives.
It didn't let Brock turn purple.
Yeah. he was just like a light rose.
Yeah.
He was just like a light rosé color. But this needs to be that match where you just get over with.
Hector says, what about after Roman wins, Heyman gets in the ring with the mic and grabs Roman's hand and says, and your new Universal Champion, Kevin Owens, and then Kevin Owens cashes in.
On behalf of Heyman. Oh, yeah.
Kevin Owens would be the
new
Heyman
Heyman
guy?
guy?
Oh, my God. You would, now, there's a couple of reasons why I think one of 2 options is going to happen.
Computer, it's fine.
One of 2 things is going to happen. A, Braun comes in and cashes in.
Okay.
Everyone leaves home happy. We don't get a Roman Brock rematch.
Okay.
Or 2, Roman just wins clean.
Okay.
And it's over, and eventually we get a rematch, but some bullshit happens. Or Brock says, you know what? Fuck my cause.
I don't need I'm going to UFC.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck
going to
you guys.
UFC.
I'll beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. I don't need no goddamn rematch.
Just for one thing and one thing only, the Universal title has existed for
A cup of coffee.
3 years?
3 years
2
now.
years?
2 years, 2016.
2 years?
2016. For 23 hours, we had a face champion. Since then, we have not.
Goldberg.
This is true.
No. Oh shit! I forgot Goldberg was.
That was a month.
That was so
That was a
sad.
month.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
true.
for a month, but everyone forgot about Goldberg.
Well,
You know, you gotta have a face champion with the Universal title just to give it some prestige.
So where's the face champion? Because it ain't Roman.
Es Romano, baby?
it's Braun.
Okay, I'm saying it's gonna be either Braun as the fucking champion of the monster of the universe.
Yeah.
The fucking
Monster of the Universe. I like that.
Yeah. The fucking Age of Ultron. Yeah. With the fucking glove.
King Kong,
Yeah.
Godzilla, and
Yeah.
Braun. Triple
Yeah.
threat.
There you
Bucket.
Or Monday night, Raw's War. Bam! Roman comes out, Universal Champion, and I don't boo him. I'm just like, because I'm not gonna boo Roman Reigns anymore. And you got your face champion.
And I'm curious who's the first heel that they put him against. And is that
Dean
heel gonna,
Ambrose.
and is that heel gonna
Whoa!
Dude, you're blowing your load. You know what? You know what we call that here? A transition. Do you prefer watching Nakamura versus Hardy for the US title?
Oh shit.
Or do you prefer to watch Ziggler versus Rollins for the Intercontinental title now that you got Drew McIntyre on Ziggler's side and you have Dean Ambrose on Seth's side?
I would have already said Rollins before this Monday because Monday Night Rollins is a shit. I had to convince myself not to wear my Rollins shirt today.
Okay.
But with Dean coming back, which my fault, but the spotlight ruined it for me again 10 minutes before it happened. Well, before I saw it. I was the promo at the end of the row was getting a little long-winded.
Mhm.
So I was like, check my Facebook, what's going on? Boom! Oh, Dean Ambrose came back. Great.
Yeah.
So it was a little underwhelming,
Yeah.
but I was still like, woohoo! Whoa! That dude is ripped. Where did that come from? And he cut his hair off. I get it. Because that little Ed Sheeran hat, you looked at he was going for, it wasn't working anymore because that forehead was going up here.
It's going this way.
Yeah.
This one.
So anyway, that's why I wear hats.
You love all the shapes of Ambrose.
Yes. Yeah, I'm in love with the shape of Ambrose. Dude, that match, I'd rather watch it.
He's your friend.
Yes. I'd rather watch that match because the two competitors in the ring are gonna steal the show. I had a burp again.
Is that the fruit that I gave you? You never burped this much. Here's your water.
No, he always burps.
I always burp this much.
Better for the
And
north
then
and the south.
the psychology of Drew and fucking Dean, Double D outside of the ring,
Right.
fucking just circling the ring like fucking sharks. And then the Dean Ambrose dirty deeds to Seth Rollins so Ziggler could retain the Intercontinental Championship. Because he's gonna turn heel. He looks like a heel. He looks like, my wife said it best, he looks like a fucking angry stepdad.
From the trailer.
Like yeah.
Well,
Like,
this is
he
the
has
part.
a Coors Light in his fucking hand. He's not wearing a hat right now, but he's normally wearing a trucker hat. And he's just like, God damn, boy, you ain't my kid, but if you were, I'd knock the shit out of you right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my
Yeah.
spit bottle.
Yeah. He looks like a fucking Ryan Reynolds from the Amityville Horror fucking stepdad. Just like a fucking ornery man. Just a pissed motherfucker.
I'm picking Nakamura versus Hardy slightly
Okay.
because match-wise, I already know what I'm going to get with Ziggler Rollins. We've had this 4 times already.
No.
That part feels like it's
True.
old.
True.
Sorry.
Nakamura beat Styles with a low blow without a match even happening. So we don't know what Hardy Nakamura is going to look like. I'm curiouser to see Nakamura and Jeff over. What the fuck are you giggling at, Giggles?
Hector says, update, no more CM Punk chants. We're getting Colt Cabana chants. Because Punk is suing Colt Cabana.
Yes. No, I thought Colt was doing Punk.
Punk is being sued by Colt
Yeah,
Cabana.
okay,
I read
okay.
it wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
I read it first and I was
You're
like,
still
oh,
laughing.
I'm still laughing.
Yeah,
hard.
yeah.
And it's funny how Renee didn't say a word.
Yeah. Renee was doing pretty good last night.
She
or
was
Monday
doing
night.
okay.
No,
She didn't.
okay. She was doing way better than Coach would have been doing.
Everyone does better than Coach
that's
has been
true.
doing. She did better than Coach and Booker T.
Yeah.
Even then Booker T provides comic relief. Now her and Corey, or have a very good connection. They have a very good chemistry, and they were just like hitting each other fucking left and right. Cole couldn't keep up with them.
I don't.
That's
As a matter of fact, I don't want Cole for Evolution. Just give me Renee Young, Corey Graves.
I would say Beth Phoenix and Corey.
Fuck, nah. If you're gonna have one woman on there, she better know what she's doing.
They're doing the Mae Young.
Beth
Phoenix and Renee are doing the Mae Young Classic.
Okay.
I wasn't really digging that commentary.
Beth wasn't that good, but she was better than Stephanie. Oh, fuck, Stephanie was bad.
She was better than Lita.
It wasn't that bad, except for her like overly pronouncing Kairi Sane's name.
Kairi Sane.
Yeah, Kairi. Yeah, we get it. Fucker.
We get it. You eat it like fucking raw. Okay. So okay. You giggles number 2.
What was the question?
Which match do you want to see more?
I want to see the Ziggler match.
You talked about that for a minute, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought about it. And I think I like Ziggler more than all the other guys right now.
Whoa!
That promo that he spit out,
that
was fire.
I'm digging the promo. I'm digging the new hair.
Yeah.
I'm digging the new attitude.
If you ever see the show Eastbound and Down,
okay.
Will Ferrell plays a character on there. And when Dolph Ziggler has his sunglasses on, he looks just like him. He's a card fucking dealer. Oh my god, that's exactly, I can't unsee that. So
and then Drew just standing there in his Scott look like the fuck.
Yeah.
I think both matches wrestling wise are gonna be fucking amazing. So if I'm not counting wrestling wise and I'm just thinking what would be the more interesting story and what has the more interesting characters, I gotta go with the Ziggler Rollins match. Because not only is there the stuff between Rollins and Ziggler, but there's also the stuff between Rollins and Drew, and then there's the stuff between Ziggler and Drew, and then now
Ambrose.
Dean's in there, and Dean and Rollins, like there could be a heel turn, maybe not. I mean, Dean's looking like fucking Triple H now.
Yeah.
So
I think a lot of people are going to be disappointed because they're expecting the heel turn. They'll be disappointed if they don't get it. They're going to be shitting on the entire match because they didn't get the heel turn. At least with Nakamura, Jeff, I'm curious with Randy Orton slithering in the weeds if Nakamura will stand up to Orton. There's a lot of what ifs in that
triangle. Are you going to see an RKO or a kick to the nuts?
Or a knee to the face.
A slight little what is the word you say? Like to say red herring in there?
Red herring, okay.
A little chink in the armor also. Something came out this week concerning Randy Orton.
Oh. You talking about him whipping out his dick?
Might want to back the fuck off of Randy Orton for a while because he might be a little fucking.
Or pull down Trout and back up in the Orton.
Yeah. Because if this is Triple H, they'd fucking double down on him and push him.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently Randy Orton would whip out his dick to new riders and say, hey, and he'd touch it and he'd say, shake my hand. Yeah. And if you didn't want to shake his hand, he would say, what, you don't want to shake my hand? I'm going to tell Triple H and Stephanie, you don't want to shake my hand.
Yeah.
And they'd be stuck in that predicament.
But that happened in 2012 or 2000.
Yeah, it just came out.
So
because a writer
came out
on a podcast.
Yeah.
I hate to be that guy. But I'm gonna say it.
They're using him, Chris.
We whip out our dicks all the time, guys.
I have my dick out right now.
No. I'm touching it currently. You can actually see me doing it.
I'm touching both of them. So,
whoa!
If somebody wrongs you, don't come back to me 6 years from now. Oh man, you're an asshole because of that shit you did 6 years ago. Nah.
Expressions of,
I ain't got time for that bullshit. I ain't got time for that shit. If some people fuck me over, I get them back in the moment, and I let it go. That's bullshit. Dude, we already did the whole thing with Batista with Guardians of the Galaxy because they brought up old shit from fucking there's a level expiration date on that shit. I don't give a fuck about
you're looking for a statute of limitations.
I don't know.
No. Maybe a joke can kind of but this dude's whipping out his dick.
Oh no! I don't care.
Take some scissors there and cut it up there. Otherwise, fuck. Don't bring that shit up later.
It's like whatever. Chris's things on the statute of limitations.
Dude. if some dude's gonna whip out his dick, just go to fucking HR and deal with that shit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, fucking get over it. Don't bring it up 6 years later and hold it over somebody. Because I'm not working there anymore and you're still in a high profile, I'm gonna fuck it up for you. Nah, fuck that shit.
There's a thing about that either says that everyone knew about it but didn't say anything, or like the higher ups didn't know about it because the writers never said anything because they were like, fuck, man. Or Triple H and Seth did know, and they're like, welcome to the business.
Yeah.
Mystic Man fucked all
and
the
that's
women.
why.
I mean,
and that's why squash that shit while it's fresh. Otherwise, man,
I mean, you can't wait to hear my fucking tell-all podcast about all the stupid bullshit went on Advantage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ow. Do you think Hector asked, do you think the WWE's putting more importance to Jeff and Randy rather than Nakamura and Jeff?
Yeah, I think they have. At least not this last week, but before they did.
Do you think Paige comes out and just adds him to the match?
No, I don't think Paige is
adds
gonna
who? Orton?
Orton.
I don't think Paige is going to do it. Unless he whips out his dick and forces Paige to shake his hand.
Well, Paige would not be. That's a whole nother tunnel you want to go down there with Paige.
Anticipation level for Nakamura versus Hardy.
7. No, 6. 6.
7. Who you got winning?
Nakamura.
Hardy.
I got Hardy winning too.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Anticipation level for the Intercontinental Championship match.
I said 7 for this one for Nakamura. I'm going at a 6. It's not bad, but I'm not wishing to watch that one over Jeff Hardy Nakamura, but it's close. So I got a 6.
Who you got winning?
I've got Ziggler retaining the belt, but not necessarily for Dean turning heel. Again,
okay,
you don't want to give away your load too quick,
no.
Especially if you have more viewers watching Raw than you do watching the network. Do that shit on them, just like the night after the pay-per-view where fucking Seth Rollins turned on the Shield. Do that shit on Raw. Don't do that to the pay-per-view.
Or
fuck me, do it at the pay-per-view. Right?
You can still have both.
Oh,
Ziggler wins Rollins wins the belt. Celebration, Dirty Deeds. Heel turn after the title. They feud for the title.
Possibly. But then Ziggler still needs his rematch.
They don't need shit.
Right, no, here's what you do. The first Raw after, you have Dean Ambrose in a non-title match, lose to McIntyre, make the 4-way.
Oh, interesting.
And then have Drew walk out of that whole fucking MacGuffin with the belt. But WWE's not that creative.
Medlin.
Robert, what's up, man?
Fuck Robert. Man, what time is it?
I guess
9:22.
NXT and Lucha must be over. It says maybe Orton attacks Nakamura. He did say he's taking out the fan darlings. But he ain't a fan darling no more.
Not no more.
He doesn't speak the language.
They're trying to throw him back on the boat.
Don't speak English. All right, what's your anticipation level for the United States title match?
For United States, I already said that.
Yeah, you already did. You were 6.
6.
Oh, okay.
U.S.
Oh, that's right.
Intercontinental.
Yeah.
What's 6 plus 4?
10.
10, motherfucker.
Whoa, you're at 10.
10.
10. Of course, it's fucking Rollins.
It's Rollins,
He's got
brother.
his underwear on.
Right.
It's Rollins. It's Ziggler. It's the chemistry. It's a potential heel turn, the potential non-heel turn.
And that was before.
It's
everything.
It's everything. It's a 10. It's gonna be a fucking 4.5-star match.
Even though we do have his motherfucker on tape, started this whole conversation by saying the only match he was gonna watch was Joe versus AJ. Right?
The only match that I care about is much. I'm retracting. Fake news.
Statute of limitations.
That was a statute of limitations on that quote. That was a statute of limitations of 5 minutes.
You look like you're thinking, Dr. Eggman.
Hector, we talked about New Japan in the beginning.
It's on the list.
What if
Kota Ibushi versus Kenny Omega, match of the year. Everyone else is disqualified.
It's on the list. What if they throw us a little swerve?
Oh, shit.
And the heel
they
turn.
canceled that show.
Listen, the heel turn that we get isn't Dean turning on Rollins.
Oh God, don't tell me Rollins on Dean.
The heel turn that we get is McIntyre on Ziggler.
You can't heel turn if you're already a heel.
Well, okay, what if he just stabs him in the back?
He face turns.
All right. Well, okay,
He joins the Shield.
No.
If only to change back his fucking theme music.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, please.
Yeah. I mean, what if that were to happen? All of a sudden, Ziggler and Scottish Diesel break up, and then we got Scottish Diesel.
The Scottish psychopath.
That's again the next night on Raw. Fucking Ziggler cuts the promo. Nobody's good enough to be in my league, and then you just see McIntyre behind it making faces like, wait a minute.
All right, it's almost 9:30.
Yes.
My anticipation level for that is an 8, and I got Mr. Ziggles retaining.
Yeah,
I got
Ziggler retaining.
Would you rather watch the triple threat for the SmackDown Women's title or Bliss versus Rousey for the Raw title?
Bliss versus Rousey, hands down.
Anticipation level.
8.
8.
8.
There's an echo in this room.
Yeah. What about you? Which one would you rather watch?
Same one. Shit,
Yeah,
yeah,
Okay.
fuck yeah, dude.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got Bliss winning.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh.
That was my best Tim Allen impersonation right there.
I got this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Defend yourself, sir.
I still think it's too soon.
Oh, because she's an overhyped rookie.
You fucking bliss head.
I
You bliss
still think
fit.
it's too soon. I don't know what it is.
Fucking bliss fit is what you are.
Well, here's the thing.
No biscuit booty.
If there was a turn that I was expecting, that I had on paper that I was expecting to happen, was Natty on Ronda. But we can't have that now because of Neidhart.
No.
She's never gonna be heel again.
Well, there's a statute of limitations.
She's never going to turn heel because her dad, who was mostly a heel his entire career, is dead. Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
The comments of Arnold Ramirez do not reflect those.
All three
Full
of them.
circle. Full circle. There we go.
Oh man, what a fucking show. Oh man.
Fucking Britt outlived all of them.
God damn.
Yeah, I did.
I guess the shittiest wrestler.
Son of a bitch.
Oh man.
So there's got to be some other way that Bliss is winning this, but I've got Bliss somehow eking it out.
Oh, fuck you. Ronda's winning this.
I'm not gonna be mad at
your
it.
pie hole. Ronda's winning this, and she's gonna be the perfect example of what Brock isn't. Brock's gonna be out of there, whatever. See you later, bye, whatever. Hey, we have this new shiny former UFC champion that actually wrestles and actually stays here, actually defends the title. And see, this is how good it could actually be.
I saw your face and I had my own idea. Go.
This weekend is SummerSlam.
Yes, we've established this entire episode.
This weekend, Ronda Rousey's movie comes out. Robert Medlin says, any coincidence, Rousey wins a women's title the weekend, her movie comes out.
That was the shittiest fucking.
Don't shoot the messenger.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
Don't shoot the messenger.
I don't know what the fuck that was. I'm okay. I just figured it out. Because this isn't going to be the first time that an NXT champion shows up on the main roster to do a feud.
Baszler
Baszler cost Ronda the match.
Oh!
So Kyrie wins?
Tear up the horse. No, yeah. Tear up the fucking horsewomen of MMA and have Shayna.
No, Kyrie doesn't win.
Kyrie never wins.
Shayna still wins. Shayna shows up
with the
bam.
No.
I am the best women's champ.
Yeah, but no.
Of all WWE.
She cost Rousey the match.
She cost Rousey, but the reason why she cost Rousey is because she's like, this title means more than your title, and I'm better than you, even though I'm down here in NXT. They put me in developmental while they put you on the main roster, and that's bullshit, and I'm a better wrestler than you. I just did her goddamn promo for her.
You missed one part.
What?
I've been in your shadow for the last 5 years in MMA. And now I'm better than you.
Well, to be fair, Ronda Rousey's better than her at MMA. The reason why she went to WWE wrestling because she wasn't that good.
But that's it. You have Ronda and the horsewomen cheer on Baszler, and then you have Baszler and the horsewomen turn on Ronda. And yeah. So Ronda has to recruit her own horsewomen from the WWE to combat those three.
Sasha.
Right in time for fucking Survivor Series.
All those marks that thought we were going to have a 4-on-4.
Send me the residual checks right now, Vince. Do it. Just, yeah.
Survivor Series and for Evolution.
Okay. Here's what's actually gonna happen.
All right.
Ronda Rousey beats Alexa Bliss clean, no interference.
In
no
like
nothing.
20
That's-
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, please
Okay.
do it. Please do it in
Yeah.
60
That's
seconds
it.
or less.
All right, that's it.
Yeah.
All right. So, do we want to talk about the SmackDown Women's match then? The
No.
triple threat.
I don't. I'm at a 3.
All right. It's Charlotte, Becky
Becky,
and
Carmella, the
Carmella.
champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the 6.
There's the old
2 for
adage.
each.
It's called the Walrus effect.
The Walrus.
The Walrus.
A Tweety.
The Alpha Walrus always fights the other walrus over the affection of the female walrus.
Right.
While they fight out to the death, the lazy walrus always snoops in and bangs the female walrus.
That's true.
Carmella's a walrus.
The lazy walrus.
The lazy walrus.
She's the one that sneaks
She's
in
a
and
diva.
bangs the
Set
women's
herself
title,
on SmackDown. She's a diva, not
and
a
she's
superstar.
proud of it.
She's the Divas
Did
champion.
you get that from Medlin too? Because
No.
Shit.
No. I've always said this in real life. I never fought for a girl. I just waited for her to get
I
tired
was-
of the other guy.
I was at an 8 for this match until they added Charlotte.
Okay.
She's
Yeah.
forced
For this
into
match,
yeah.
I was way
So
higher.
I'm at a 3 now. Like I've got Carmella winning this. I don't see
Yeah.
Carmella losing this title to somebody that's already been established. So she's not losing it to Charlotte. She hasn't lost it to Asuka. She's not going to lose it to Becky. I see her losing it to somebody up and coming that we're not seeing coming.
Dakota Kai.
I see her losing it without getting pinned.
I see her losing it to Nikki Cross.
How about?
Becky turning heel finally again.
Yeah, that's
There's
the
too
whole
many
thing.
fucking heel turns in this fucking
It's
pay-per-view.
SummerSlam. That's what happens.
There's
You fucking
too many
you turn everything.
potential heel turns.
So we can, yeah. Not
What?
too many. We can fucking we can predict all we want.
We can predict all we want. Doesn't mean that's going to happen.
Exactly.
But this is another potential heel turn. So could this happen? Yeah, maybe. Would it be interesting? Yeah, it would. I think Becky will wind up doing something shady, knocking out Charlotte. She pins Charlotte, pisses everybody off. Carmella's like, what the hell? I never got pinned. I need my rematch, this and that, whatever. And there you
She
go.
becomes the Christian. She just needs
One more match. Yeah, that's cool. I'm down with that. I don't care enough to talk about this any further. Sure,
No,
that's my
yeah.
prediction.
Yeah.
Whatever. Boom.
Speaking of
Abel
stuff
doesn't
that
like
we
feminists.
No, I
Speaking
do.
of stuff that we don't want to talk about, which tag match do you prefer to watch? The Bludgeons and the New Day, or the B Team against the Revival?
Ugh.
Legends versus
Bludgeon
New Day.
versus a New Day.
But yeah, is that actually is that on the kickoff or on the actual show?
Actually, B Team Revival's on the pre-show.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad.
I'm gonna go with the 4.
Okay.
For
The right
for
tag
New Day.
match is on the pre-show.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
right tag match on the pre-show.
The New Day versus Bludgeons of 4. I would have
Damn.
absolutely loved this. This would have been the Bar, because I would have believed that the Bar was the next tag team to get that shot, and they might have been able to take them out with the strength and the wrestling abilities of both of those wrestlers. They might have been able to actually pull it off. All the other teams, I don't believe it, because we've already seen the New Day being laid out by the Los Hermanos Blogendos, and we've already seen all the other fucking tag teams, the Usos and everybody else. The only one we haven't seen rise up to the challenge.
Los hermanos de putazos. That's what it's called.
Hermanos de Putazos.
Until the B Team lose the tag titles, I don't want to talk about them on the show.
Yeah. That is they tried way too hard with that theme song.
Yeah.
You don't tell the audience what to do. They tell you what they want to say.
Yeah. Although
I'm at a 0 for B Team and Revival.
Hold on. It's a lot better than Battle Scars.
I love Battle Scars.
It's a good song, but it
had
didn't
nothing
fit
to do with
them.
them.
It
Yeah.
didn't fit them at all. This quirky, stupid, go,
Yeah,
B-team stuff, it fits them a little bit better.
I'm at a Cero Miedo for the Raw tag team titles. I don't care about any tag team on the Raw.
I'm not watching the pre-show for this.
I'm at a 2.
I'm watching the pre-show for 2 matches, and I will get to them.
Okay, well, I'm at a 2 for this. I would be even higher for this if they hadn't blown their load on the triple threat stuff.
They could have had the triple threat at SummerSlam.
Yeah, why not? That was really weird that they're like, oh, well, we're gonna.
Yeah,
have
it's the
this
second
thing.
SummerSlam in the row that the Hardys that you brought back for all this is on the pre-show.
Yeah, that's fucking dumb, stupid. All right, next.
So what about Usos versus? You got a 4 for Usos versus the Bludgeons.
No,
New
for
Day
New Day
versus the
versus
Bludgeons.
Bludgeons.
What about you?
I got a 7.
I think the Bludgeons are going to win, by the way.
I dare to say this is the most I've been into the New Day in a long time.
What?
Because they're not boom, 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 we're the champions, boom, boom, boom. It's like push, push, push. They're just comfortable and they're having a fucking blast. Kofi looks fucking great. Xavier's looking better, and Big E has looked the strongest he's looked since he debuted. Big E, they know what they're doing. They're pushing Big E whilst non-pushing the New Day. They're making it known in every match that he's the powerhouse, and Vince McMahon loves big sweaty men.
Ooh,
so
yes.
It's gonna happen. It'll be either there will be the first faction, I hope, that I can think of. I'm pretty sure there's been one, but off the top of my head right now, that has a clean departure.
Okay.
Not only that, I want to see it next week.
Just like, hey guys,
the Bludgeons are winning this.
It's been real. I love you guys. Good luck.
I wouldn't per se split them up, but I would fucking love to see Kofi versus Nakamura. I would love to see Big E against fucking Samoa Joe.
Whoa! Ay, papa.
Xavier Woods versus Randy Orton
versus Daniel Bryan
versus Ty Dillinger.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody fighting.
Xavier versus R-Truth.
He got hurt in a live.
But still, they're still friends. They're still cool.
They
Nobody
still
turns on
each
anyone.
Other. They go out there.
They can still do the same theme song, the same shtick, but just everybody does their own shit. You know?
Yeah.
I got Bludgeons winning this.
I got Bludgeons winning it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what do you got on the live chat?
Hector just said settle male segue, but
we'll get to that.
I won't.
Which match would you rather want to see? I'm just kidding. Alexander versus Gulak representing the Cruiserweight division on the pre-show. Anticipation level.
8.
He's the one who watches 205 Live.
I am.
So he's warranted that 8.
Yeah, 8. I want to be a little bit higher. I want to be at a 9. But the fact that they did get relegated to the pre-show kind of again made me a little bit disappointed in it. And I'm kind of disappointed for the cruiserweights because I'm the one. Yeah, you're right. I'm the one who watches the matches and watches the show, and I'm kind of invested in what they got going on. But then WWE goes and fucking disrespects them. I'm like, come on, man. Why should I give a shit then? You know, so I'm feeling kind of bad about it just because of the way that is. If it wasn't Alexander in the lead up to this feud of undefeated in 2018, nobody could touch him, this and that, even though he's had badass fucking challengers.
He's had 3 defenses.
He's had more than that.
Probably like 5.
Yeah.
He's on a match of the year list.
And he's had badass fucking
I
matches.
didn't see that match, but yeah.
Yeah. And with great fucking challengers that could have
You
actually
didn't see Alexander versus fucking Buddy Murphy? That's the match you guys put on match of the year.
Yeah.
He put it on there. I never watched the match.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you took it upon yourself.
Oh, that's
right. So put a match that neither did him or I had seen.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, you weren't even here for 6 weeks.
That's
when it happened.
I saw the first half of 205 Live.
Okay.
I saw the promo from Gulak. I've seen what these two can do. I'm invested in Gulak winning this match. I have Gulak winning this match. I'm at a 7, mostly because I know what they can do.
Yeah.
And I know that they're going to have people talking again after SummerSlam going, why the fuck did we have Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin on the main show and we're having this title match on the pre-show?
2 title matches in the pre-show.
Good point. Good point. Yes.
So I've got Gulak winning and I'm at a 7 for this.
What would you rather watch? This or Baron Corbin versus Finn Balor?
Oh fuck. I've enjoyed watching the maturation of Baron Corbin on Raw.
Yeah.
That's where that shit needs to stay at.
Okay.
Corbin versus Balor needs to stay on Raw. There's no reason that this needs to be on the fucking main show other than just let's get a close up of Finn's junk.
So, So you're saying that you'd rather see
I'd rather see Alexander Gulak.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was at 8, you were at a 7. Where are you at, Arnold?
2.
Right.
Just because he's unaware.
Yeah, I don't.
But that leaves the threat. That he could just walk over that.
Yeah, that would be like asking me, who do you want? Fucking Johnny Mundo versus Phoenix and Pentagon. I'm like, Brown. I don't know what the fuck you want me to say.
Abraham Washington.
Yes. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't watch that. I'm gonna watch the match. I like Cedric Alexander. I like Gulak. I cruiserweights. I want Mustafa Ali versus fucking Buddy Murphy. I want those kind of matches because I'm selfish.
Well, you're gonna get a little bit of that.
Yeah?
I would say out of Cedric Alexander. Yeah, he's been the king of all that.
But Gulak? No
See,
knee pads?
Gulak's kind of changed his style up a little bit, where he's more.
I watched him versus Tozawa when I went to Raw, and it wasn't bad.
It was good,
but it was. He's the Dean Malenko of the cruiserweights.
Okay,
even Malenko got his shot.
Yeah,
he had his run.
Yeah,
built story run.
You look like you were saying something.
Match of the week candidate.
Ooh.
Akira Tozawa versus Lio Rush.
I
don't know what the fuck it is that because you've been saying last couple of weeks, Lio Rush doesn't do it for me.
Yeah,
there's something about the Rush you ain't feeling.
Yeah,
but boy,
I felt it in that match.
Dude, he's building a presence. He doesn't have it, but he's building a presence. Lio Rush.
The thing with Lio Rush that I don't like, the thing that I'm not on board with him is his character, because they're trying to give him this, cocky,
a character from the Ballers TV show.
Yeah.
But he's not the finest.
That's when the joke is jumped the shark. When Abe was trying to get his 2 cents and get on that high.
That lasted all of 1 month.
Seriously though, like I didn't feel like he had the chops to pull off cutting a promo every single time walking down the ramp before his match. I don't think he had the promo.
He looked good. He could look good yesterday.
He looked good enough on his promo where I was like, he's improved, but still whatever. That's whack. But the match itself,
his ring work is great. I've seen two of his matches, and I've seen one of his matches in person at Access.
Yeah,
that boy's fucking. He's live.
This particular match was really good. Yeah. I liked it a lot better than the last few matches I've
seen.
Dude,
if you want a guilty pleasure, YouTube Lio Rush versus Keith Lee. That's all I'm saying.
Shit. Okay,
yeah,
and then you will understand why we like Keith Lee. And that's the one thing I forgot to mention during that match. No matter who you are, Keith Lee will make you look like you deserve to be in that ring against Keith Lee. He sells for everyone, whether it's Big Walter, whether it's Little Leo, or if it's the Mad German in the middle. He puts everybody over
that's
before he kills the fuck out of you.
Martel look good.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not saying
from a technical wrestling standpoint, you're wrong. But from a fan standpoint that wants somebody to do well,
first time viewer, first impression,
he's right.
Yeah,
test driving the car,
highlight reels of Keith Lee, and I'm like,
and you didn't get highlight reels for what he could be kayfabe wise. You got highlight reels of what he could be as a worker, as a good hand.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I was digging Lio Rush, and I actually wanted to see that. I didn't even end up watching Cedric Alexander versus Gallagher.
It was good.
I preferred to watch. I made the effort to watch a show that I haven't watched in over 3 months because of Lio Rush.
Damn.
So Cedric versus Leo will be fun if they go there.
Oh yeah.
or if Gulak's pushing that story of no fly zone against Little Leo, who like a fucking flea.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna. Either way, if Leo's the next guy,
Leo's a heel, right?
Leo's a cocky heel.
Yeah. But Gulak's been getting some facey reactions here and there too, so I mean, it'll work good either.
Yeah, because he's more of a serious vibe now instead of a corny vibe to him.
Yeah, he's less corny, more serious, more like I'm actually going to out wrestle you, and he does out wrestle you, which is great.
Thumbs up or thumbs down? Do you want to talk about Balor versus Corbin?
Down. You said enough.
Yeah.
Fuck that match.
Thumbs up or thumbs down? Do you want to talk about Strowman versus Owens Money in the Bank?
Yes, hell yes. We need to talk about this because we referenced it so many times.
Anticipation level.
8.
Okay.
The outcome will greatly affect what you guys think could possibly happen later on in the night. Whoever has this fucking briefcase could possibly cash in at the end of the night. Whoever has this briefcase could possibly not cash in and just hold on to it, whatever. Like, I care about the Money in the Bank briefcase. I care about Braun Strowman, and I care about Kevin Owens. All 3 of these things I give a shit about. So, yeah, I give a shit about this match a lot. I'm really invested in all 3 of those points.
I'm at a 5. Their feud has gone. Their feud fizzled out 2 weeks ago. I just want it to be over with, so each one of them can do separate things. I want Baron Corbin just to mop the floor, and that's it.
Baron Corbin,
fucking Byron Saxton,
Braun Strowman.
Yeah, BS.
Baron Corbin's BC.
Yeah. NXT names typical.
My anticipation level is at a 0 for the match. You said you're invested in the outcome.
Yes,
you're not
that's
invested
true.
in the match.
Okay.
This has been old. This is 4 weeks old. I'm tired of seeing Braun chasing Kevin like Tom and Jerry every week and just clotheslining him into 3 flips like Cirque du Soleil. I'm done.
No
I want to see the outcome. I want to see how much weight that holds with the main event.
Yeah.
The match, 0.
That being said, I want to add another little qualifier on there. I thought you guys were going to hit on this. I think the stipulation's kind of interesting.
It is.
Yeah,
I like it.
That's what makes it.
If Strowman wins in any way, in any capacity, count out, disqualification, whatever,
broke dick.
The title, the briefcase changes hands.
Yeah, if Kevin Owens wins.
Yeah,
and we've only had once.
Right,
we've only had one Money in the Bank
change hands.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say is we've seen
Kennedy was hurting
That's
people.
the one that I was thinking about earlier.
So he lost to Edge and on Monday, and then the next night on SmackDown after Henry ate Undertaker live in a steel cage.
Edge was part of it, guys. I was going to tell you guys.
Yeah.
Well,
what I was going to say is that fuck, you made me lose it. Oh man.
Well, we run out of time.
Yeah, I lost it.
I am at 11.
Ooh.
For Mike Mizanin and Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
I forgot about the match. Even though Tuesday, they fucking had me going with those 3-part episodes.
Video packages.
Man, those video packages are great.
Those are some nice packages.
For the speed of time.
Why aren't you shaking my hand?
I will echo your sentiment and give it an 11.
Hold on.
Yes.
But you still would rather watch. Yeah. And the only match you care about.
Do the math, brother. 11 and 20.
Okay.
Come on, man.
All right.
I don't know where the fuck you went to. Oh, Austin High School.
I like you calling that shit out too.
All right.
Austin High School makes a lot of sense. 11 and 20.
All right.
Where the Ascension also went to high school.
Yeah.
What about you?
I would like to be cutesy and also say I'm at 11.
Whoa!
Yeah, sure. Why the hell not? 11. This is Daniel Bryan versus The Miz.
8 years in the fucking making.
I've been a fan of The Miz for a long, long time, and people are finally coming around. Yes. That's great. Of course, I'm a big fan of Daniel Bryan. So, hell yeah. And the video package kind of did it for me. Mm-hmm. If I were to be a detractor, which I'm not going to be because I'm liking these good vibes that you guys are putting out, but if I were to be a detractor, I would say I need a little bit more story in the now build-up. I know 8 years, I get it, but it's been 8 spotty years. You know, NXT stuff, they kind of had a resolution on that. It went away, whatever. They relit it, then it went away, it came back, whatever, and then he was injured, so it never went. You know,
it's got to be the best storyline so far. Hector just said that, and it made sense.
There's 2 options they can go with this. They put this in the last hour of the pay-per-view.
Okay.
Or start the pay-per-view with it and let everybody try to top it.
Yeah.
And they won't.
And they will not, except for Joe.
And even then, that's not a guarantee.
Yeah.
Because remember,
it's a high bar.
Remember, 6 months ago, you had no idea this kid was even going to wrestle.
Yeah,
again.
that's true.
And from the second he's announced that he was wrestling, the first match you wanted wasn't not him versus AJ, not him versus Nakamura, not him versus Samoa Joe, not him versus John Cena. They knew the story was right there to come back to right from the moment that train was back on the track. And we're getting it now.
It's what kept us wanting him to be cleared.
It's what made everybody all of a sudden like the fucking Miz.
Yeah.
Miz was berating Daniel Bryan on that infamous talking smack. And that was before they even knew that he was actually going to come back.
They brought up whether it's kayfabe or not. He straight up said, I was just going to finish out my contract. I wanted to go wrestle somewhere else.
Yeah.
But I told Vince McMahon myself, I'm going to finish out this contract for you. And the Miz is like, that's bullshit. He straight up shit all over it.
Did he tell him he stayed because he wants to beat the Miz up one more time?
He said it was some. I forgot why he said he stayed.
Well, the Miz said that he was talking shit about him because he wanted to leave. He was like, yeah, he should have gone. Yeah. He should have left, whatever, because he wouldn't be able to hang here and this and that.
Yeah. Oh God, it's gonna be good. I have the Miz winning, man.
Oh,
some kind of fucking chicanery.
Can I go
juicy.
Can I go one step further?
Yes.
If AJ beats Joe, AJ's dropping the belt to the Miz.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
One person that is deserving to have the WWE title is The Miz. Because he's gone full circle since when he held it, nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah.
Now he'll give a fuck. Hell, Royal Rumble era time, have The Miz versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE title.
What if Miz wins the Rumble? Because if you kind of look,
Kenny Omega's winning the Royal Rumble.
Oh God, no! If you look at the way that like booking's been,
Cody Ibushi's winning the Royal Rumble.
He doesn't even want to fucking sign.
Listen to what I'm about to say. The way that booking has been for him recently is mid card, but he's a rising star. Even though he's kind of already been there, mid card, but we're giving him the respect. This and that. He's had no actual claim to the titles, but you kind of can use that and use the Royal Rumble where, oh, he just happens to win it when we had no other fucking challengers. Holy shit. Now all of a sudden, The Miz, who's been on this role for the last year and a half, is bam, main event picture. And he can have that fucking chip on his shoulder grow 3 sizes that day and just fucking smash it in everybody's face.
Not just that The Miz won it on the year where you didn't. What did you just say? He won the Rumble on the year of that there weren't that many contenders. Dude, if he were to win the Royal Rumble in the same Rumble match that had Joe, AJ, Nakamura, Roman, Cena, Braun, Owens, Rollins, Omega, Ambrose, that would be like, all right, this is your time. Fuck yeah. So somebody explain to me why Rusev and Lana versus Amos and Vega is not on the main card.
Because of the intergender match. Maybe.
Rusev went from last month challenging for the WWE World Heavyweight title
against AJ Styles.
Against AJ fucking Styles.
And had a good showing.
Yes.
Didn't win.
To the fucking pre-show. And he said on Twitter.
From the second Lana lost the accent.
I'm glad. I'm happy that I'm sharing the pre-show with the Cruiserweight title. Is where it was his tweet. So he's at it again. And only him and Asuka are the ones that are like getting fucked on by SmackDown right now.
Shit, Asuka's not even on this card.
Exactly.
Asuka wasn't on SmackDown.
Then exactly. There was a rumor that she was unhappy and walked out. Apparently, that rumor was squashed. But
she still wasn't
on there. For my anticipation level for this match is still an 8. I love this match. I love Rusev. I love Cien Almas. I'm full on Cien Almas. I fucking love Selena Vega. God damn, she's the best valet in the fucking
the business.
Yeah, I wouldn't say the business, but she's the best valet in WWE.
Okay.
And she's got it in the ring. She has everything. Lana's the greenest one there, but even then, she's starting to come around.
Lana's green in the ring, but as a character,
Lana's the best.
Lana's number 1.
Yeah.
See how we did that? We didn't even plan that. No notes.
None.
So you're at an 8 for this match.
I'm at an 8 for this match.
What you got?
5.
What's keeping you?
The sun being out during it?
That is yes. Essentially, yeah. It's the pre-show and it doesn't have that much importance. It doesn't have that much significance. Yeah, I love all 4 of these competitors. And hey, I'm interested to see, all right, intergender match, that's cool. But WWE's never really respected intergender matches. I mean, they just try to show the mixed match.
was on WrestleMania. What are you talking about?
They try to show the mixed match challenge a little bit of love, and then it kind of felt like they were just kind of like, yeah, here you go.
Yeah.
Shut up. You know, not really,
Plus, they got Evolution coming in.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, yeah, we're not going to show it the respect it deserves, so we're just going to put it on the pre-show and whatever. It's kind of like a nothing feud.
Yeah.
Kind of like how Corbin and Finn is kind of like a nothing feud.
I would have rather had Corbin and Finn on the pre-show and this be on the main show.
Cool. I could see those as interchangeable. I like Finn a whole fucking lot.
Oh,
I like Selena Vega and Almas a whole fucking lot. I love Lana and Rusev a whole fucking lot. But the stories that are going into this and the stories that are probably going to come out of this are bupkis. Nothing. Then cero. Metal.
The whitest Mexican I've ever met.
Yeah, well.
I'm at an 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a shame that this isn't on the main show.
Because they earn it.
For the talk of evolution and the talk of Me Too and the talk of women being on the same level as men. Again, the reason we covet a show like Lucha, it's a missed opportunity to have these guys.
That, sir, is the segment. Segue.
That's a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Overall, Earth Thing.
Oh man.
SummerSlam.
By math, I have a bunch of 10s.
You do.
And a 20. So
and you have a couple of zeros.
Yeah. So I'm not the best mathematician. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go by a vibe. The fact that it's 7 hours long is really
I'm at a 5 because it's this long.
I'm at if there was no 2 hour pre-show, I'd be at an 8.
I'm still not watching that shit.
I'm not gonna watch it
later.
I'll watch
on.
it tomorrow, the next morning.
4.5 hours. I'm at a 5.
I'm gonna start watching it at 6:30.
This is probably going to be 7 hours long, so I'm gonna give it a 7.
One for each hour.
One for each hour.
I'm gonna give it a 7 too, but that's just because I want to give it more, but it's too long.
I'm watching this with my man Travis, and hopefully we watch it an hour late and just start fast forwarding. Let's see.
Fast forward commercials.
Fast forward through Strowman Owens just so we can get to the end. Fast forward Baron versus Corbin because I've already seen Jump already.
Baron versus
probably fast forward through some of Ziggler versus Rollins because again, mostly we're just waiting to see who's turning on who.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then fast forward the women's for SmackDown.
The women.
Yeah, the women of SmackDown.
Okay.
So I'm at a 5.
But overall, besides your 5,
that was his overall.
Yeah. But the three us three by math, we're about 6.
Why do you keep saying by math when you can't fucking math?
Because maybe somebody here knows how to math.
That's it for WWE.
All right. Are we going to talk about Lucha or we're going to save that for next
You want to make it quick?
No, not really.
No.
Okay, Johnny Mundo proposed to Taya. Boom, that's it.
What? Did they have a baby?
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Hector asked if we saw on this week's Being the Elite, well, when Kenny Omega reacted to him fighting Pentagon Jr. I haven't seen it yet, but I imagine it's not a very happy reaction.
Oh, by the way, it's official.
It's
Kenny Omega versus Pentagon
main event
at All In
in
2 weeks.
Shit.
Holy fuck, it's 2 weeks. I'm out this mug in 2 fucking weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So episode 2.
I guess that means we'll be back at HQ in 2 weeks.
I'll be flying in Wednesday morning, so I'll be here for the podcast, whether it's at HQ or here at the landing strip. But I will be here for that episode.
We need your fucking recap of everything.
Well, if our internet connection problems went away, because at the
Today was fine.
At the beginning it was shitty.
You did something back there.
Yeah, whatever you fingered over there, it worked.
Just those 2 fingers. That's all it takes. Just press against the sponge until you start hearing goo. So that is the show.
All right, then. Adios, my friends. Keep it classy. Enjoy SummerSlam, guys, and Takeover Brooklyn. Enjoy it all. Enjoy it.
My ass hurt.